Alrighty, hello guys, welcome your faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Stormworks yet again, and today we are back with our locomotive. As you guys can see right here, we did some testing last time. This one only has 6 wheels in the middle, whereas this one on the other side actually has 8. Now, we actually worked out that it doesn't matter how many wheels we have, as long as we fix the boiler inside, the amount of wheels on the outside doesn't actually matter. But anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to design a flatbed car, probably about the length of this one, to actually transport tanks and vehicles and stuff like that. That has actually been asked for quite a bit, so we're going to go ahead and do it. The tank that we are going to go ahead and test it with is called the M22, which is actually a very light tank, but yeah, I figured it was a nice one to try with. So, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so because this thing actually ends up carrying a lot of stuff, we're going to go ahead and actually go from here all the way to the rear. Here we go, and we're going to delete all of this. So cut this all off the top, and there we go. If you're wondering what I'm actually doing, we're going to go ahead and delete all these guys, delete all of these guys, and essentially... Oh, delete that guy too, sorry. There we go. Essentially, what we want to do is make this our flatbed car. So... we are going to delete the side pieces as well, down to there, and we're going to do the same thing at the other end, because I feel like we should, and essentially what we need to do is make it slightly wider, so that we can carry tanks and stuff like that, and we also need a way to actually get onto this. So, there's a few things we need to figure out. Let's get to it. Okay, so one of the things that I want to do first is actually get rid of this guy. There we go. Grab this from there, all the way down to here. There we go. Go ahead and copy this. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Go ahead and move it until it is in the right position, which I believe is there. Go ahead and merge this with this. There we go. And that is fandabby-dozy. Go to the other end. Do the same thing. Is it the same way around, or is it a different way around? I think they're actually flipped. So let's go ahead and flip it around. There we go. I don't know how this is going to match in the middle, but... Sure, there we go, and 1, 2, paste it there, and essentially just keep it going. So this is going to go all the way to the middle. There we go, and we're going to turn it around, do the other side, and take that to the middle also. Whether this is actually going to work out or not, I don't know, but that seems about right to me. Oh, close. Very close. There, that's it. Okay, so merge this with this, this with this, this with this. This with this, this with this, this with this, this with this. There we go. Spawn it in. This is a very long car. That is a very long car. But it should be able to transport many tanks and stuff like that. Also, is it just wrong? Why is that there and this is off to the side? That can't be the middle. It can't be. Okay, so it's even, question mark? I don't know how I've done this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Then it's 2, yeah, then it's 2, then it's 3, then it's 3, and then... Okay, I don't know how I've done this. I don't know how I've done this, but this is wrong. This is actually wrong. Okay, how do we fix it then? So what we're going to do is we're going to go from here, all the way across the top, all the way to this end, and grab this guy, and these guys, I guess, yeah, sure. We're going to go ahead and cut it. We're going to move it forwards one. We're going to paste it right there. We're going to merge it together. We're going to delete this entire top line, just like so, and whack one of these guys directly in there instead. There we go. Okay, spawn it in. Oh, wait, have I done this wrong? Okay, so from there to there, it is 45 blocks. From here to here, it is 45 blocks. So it's just this bit in the middle that's actually wrong. We need to move this backwards one. Okay, so there we go. We've gone ahead and moved it backwards. It is now all lined up, and that is perfectly fine. Excellent. Yes. Okay, so now what we need to do is actually design the sides. So I'm going to go ahead and do this all the way down the edge, which will give us a little bit of lenience as in terms of where to park the tanks and stuff. We're also actually going to go ahead and put this down the side also. I know it's a little bit crazy, but sure, we're going to do it all the way down the edge, all the way to the front, just like so. And we're going to attach a block to here like this. We're going to go to the other side, do the same thing, a block, and there we go. Nice. Very nice. We're going to delete that guy and put that in. And there we go. Cool. Okie dokie. So in order to actually load tanks onto this then, how do we want to go about doing that? I had an idea in my head as to how we could do this, but I'm not sure you guys will like it. Unless we do it from this side. So we might have to mount... Oh, I don't know. So, realistically, you would park next to a platform and then the tanks would drive from the platform onto this. What we're going to do is design it so the tanks drive up the end onto it and then drive along. I think that makes the most sense to me. So, in order to do this, we're going to get a connector. Not a cannon. Hang on. A connector. Yes. So we're going to grab one of these and we're going to put it right there. We're just going to grab two. We're then going to grab one of these guys and have it go like this. That's fine. Delete this one and we should be able to get away with this. Bam. There we go. So they're on there and that is fine. Now what we need to do is actually make ramps for it. So do this. Hang on. I can do this. This and this. There we go. Actually, no. It's the other way around. It is. So 1, 2. There we go. Grab this. Put it there. Put it there also. Delete these guys. There we go. Grab ourselves a handle. Okay. And we're going to attach that into there and there like so. We're then going to go ahead and do this. Delete these guys as we go. And smack some of these guys onto the end. There we go. Okay, so we need to make this a separate piece. Whether this is actually going to work or not, I don't know. But let's go ahead and cut it. Oh no, hang on. We didn't quite do that, right? Grab those as well. There we go. Now cut it and paste it. Spawn it in. Let's see what happens. So it's a separate piece, so we can actually move this thing around. It is nowhere near long enough. But essentially, it would go like this. That's kind of cool, right? I don't know. We could just do it where it pivots down, but I don't know. I think that's a little bit boring. But yeah, this would have to be really big. So actually, we're going to have to do it that way. So delete these guys, get ourselves a pivot. Yes, just like one of these. Go ahead and attach it directly onto there like this. And I think we're going to have to actually build it backwards. Does that make any sense? So I'm going to delete these guys right here. Okay. We're going to go ahead and build this so it actually points straight backwards. Oh, we can't quite do it like that. Because otherwise it won't be able to actually rotate, if that makes sense. It wouldn't actually work. Okay, so if we do it like this then, so we got two pivots, that seems about right, I guess. We're then going to do this up to the sky. We're then going to go ahead and attach these guys to the end of there like this. And we're going to get a throttle lever for each one and see what we can actually do with this. Whether it's going to work, whether it's not going to work, I don't know. But we need a minus number on each, -1, and we need a minus number on this one, -1, there we go. Yeah, okay, so connect this one to this one and this one, connect this one to this one and this one, spawn it in, let's see what we can do with this. So yeah, we got ramps, that's good. We got ramps, that's good. Alright, jump on this. Oh, I've attached it to the wrong side, haven't I? I have, of course I have. Okay, right, hang on. Hang on 1 second. Yes. So we need to grab this guy all the way down to there. Go ahead and cut it. Paste it back in. Merge this with this. This with this. Go. Okay. Is this going to work? Who knows? Down at the end. Yes. Go ahead and do that. No, the other way. There we go. Oh. Oh, because I didn't put a minus number on this. Okay, -1. There we go. I thought 0, 0, -1 would have still worked. Because it's still -1, but you know. Right, okay, here we go. So do this. Nice. So that lines up quite nicely. And then we do this. We can't actually lower it all the way down. We need them to be longer. Okay, right. So if we make them a little bit... Oh, are we actually going to be able to do this? That is the other question. So delete these guys. Grab this. Send it. Okay, delete 2 off the top. Put these guys on here like this. And go. Okay, right. They're very long and quite ugly, actually. But let's go ahead and do it. So, this guy goes like this. Then this guy goes like this. To a certain extent. Like that. There we go. These guys are then pretty much on the ground. And then we drive a tank up onto them. And that's it. Okay. I think I'm okay with this. Okie dokie. So we're going to go ahead and copy these. There we go. We're going to go ahead and turn it around. Take it to the other side. And do the same thing. Just go ahead and paste it in. And I think that'll be okay. I think it goes there as well. So merge this properly if we can with this. That's not right. Hang on. Merge this with this. There we go. And that should work, I think. So now it should work on the front and the back. And that would be excellent. So, that goes down to -1. And this one goes to 0.25. And there we go. So you drive a tank up under here and in. Good. Okay, so now what we need to do is actually go to this. Max value is going to be 0, min value is going to be -1, and that's okay. So maybe we need that on buttons, I guess. I don't know, but I think that makes sense to me. Other than that, what I want to do is actually grab this piece from there all the way to the bottom. Go ahead and cut it. Yes, move it slightly sideways. Okay, and then do the same thing right here. So put it there, but also cut this one out of place. There we go. So in the middle of these, we're going to grab some pipes and shove them in. Here we go. Pipe. Yes. We're going to do this across the sides. Maybe every, like, 2 or so. There we go. And keep it going all the way down to there. Okay, 2 at the end, 2 at the end, 3 at the end. Sure, that's fine. Merge this with this, and that should be fine. Okay, good. We're then going to go ahead and set these guys up like this. 2 of those, and this piece, and that should be fine. So, we're going to take this guy down to that end again, paste it in again, and hopefully it'll be fine. Alrighty, so there it is. Now all we need to do is whack this down to there. There we go, that's the right amount. Go ahead and whack this guy down as well, and that is fine. So it's a little bit ugly and a little bit weird, but we should be able to drive tanks up and onto this if we need to. Then if we have multiple of these in a line, we should... Oh, that's going to be quite tricky, actually. I think we're going to have to load them one by one, which is silly. That is very silly. Unlike my transport cars that I built for my diesel, this one isn't very good. But okay, right, let's go ahead and save this as tank transport or whatever. Vehicle. Alright, that is not how you spell it. Transport car. There we go. Let's go ahead and save this. And we'll get an M22, we'll drive it on, and we'll see what that does. Okay, so it is worth mentioning, this was not built by me, but that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Alright, so that brings that down. There we go. We're also going to bring this down, obviously, as well. And we're also going to slap the brakes on for the train car. That is something that is kind of necessary. I don't know whether this thing's going to be able to get up there, but let's go ahead and try. So inside we go. There we go. How do I get to the driver's seat on this? It's kind of insane. How do I get forwards? Turn the gun. There we go. I should be able to get into the seat this way. Okay, excellent. Ignition. Battery breaker. The lights. Go. How do I turn the parking brake off? Oh, okay. It just wasn't in gear. Alright, why is that done that? Oh no, why has that done that? Hang on. Never mind, it sorted itself out. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, let's turn this back to the left. There we go. So our gun actually does do what we want it to. Hang on, a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Okay, right, we're in a straight line forwards. That's good. And if I could grab that handle from here, that'd be excellent. But for some reason, I can't. I don't know why. Anyway, turn the parking brake off again. There we go. Let's go. Oh, this is tricky. Okay, we're on. I mean, we did get on, but like I don't know why the ramps just did that. I have no idea why the ramps just did that. What's going on? Oh, and then they totally sorted themselves out. This is very strange. Anyway, let's do this. And let's do this. And then let's turn this to 0. And there we go, we're on. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that works. This tank is very small. I don't think the tank that I built would fit on here. But I think it's worth giving it a go. Okay, yeah, so as you guys can see, my tank actually wasn't designed for railway travel whatsoever, as the tracks spawn on both sides. Which is a little bit insane. But, I mean, it still would be able to carry it if we had a way of loading it. If that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, we're going to need smaller tanks if we are to transport vehicles like that. And jeeps and stuff like that as well. But it does sort of work, so I think I'm okay with that. Alright, nice. Very nice. Alright, so there we go. We do know these tanks can actually drive up onto this, so I think this is okay to actually spawn them for illustration purposes. I don't think this train car is quite how I wanted it to be. I don't know whether we need to build a platform on the side which would make loading tanks a little bit easier and make them look a little bit better than this. I'm not sure, but I think that is probably what would be for the best. Anyway, I am actually going to go ahead and leave this video here for now. I added ramps to a train car. That's essentially all we did today. But honestly, it works. It does sort of work. I don't know how many more train cars I'm going to do for this. I think we will release this onto the workshop very soon. At least the locomotive itself once it's fixed. But yeah. Anyway, for now, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time. Goodbye. Okay, so I was just thinking about it a little bit. Wait, what is happening to me? What is happening? Why am I going backwards when I... Whoa, my WNS is inverted. That's confusing. Anyway, I was thinking about it just after I ended that video just there, and I thought maybe we should actually add some extra things. So we're going to delete 3 like this. There we go. We're going to get ourselves rope anchors, and we're going to attach rope anchors to these to make it look a little bit nicer. So we're just going to go ahead and keep shoving these in, and hopefully making them look good as we go down. So, yeah, here we go. Let's do another one on this piece. Delete those, whack that in right there. Do the same thing right here, delete those, and that one. There we go. Keep it going. We're going to do this a hell of a lot because I feel like we should. Alright, there we go. We've actually done quite well with this because it's all in line. So, there you go. Anyway, that's going to go there. These guys are going to go here like this. We're going to continue it along, do these guys. There we go. And finally, this one right here, just like so. We're then actually going to delete each of these. There we go. As we go along, because we can change those for inverse pyramids, and that will make it look a hell of a lot nicer. So there we go. Right, go ahead and smack these guys onto there like this. I'm going to do it for every single one of them, and then I'll be back with you guys in a second. There we go, they're all done. Very nice. The only other thing that I can think of actually doing here is maybe adding a bit of a locking mechanism. That would be a very good idea, but we're not going to do that just yet. So we'll leave it as is. I am going to go ahead and say thank you guys very much for watching. What I'm going to do is actually put these guys on microcontrollers, and they're going to be on a button for each side, because that just makes sense. But anyway, for now, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.